It was a quiet night in Gotham City. Batman sat on top of a tall building, watching the city below. He loved Gotham, even though it was full of danger. He had saved the city many times, but tonight something felt different. His bat symbol flashed in the sky. Someone needed his help. Batman jumped into his Batmobile and raced through the dark streets. His friend, Commissioner Gordon, was waiting for him at the police station. "Batman, we have a problem," said Gordon. "A new villain has come to Gotham. His name is Shadow Man. He can disappear into the darkness, and no one can see him." Batman nodded. "I'll find him," he said. "Where was he last seen?" Gordon pointed to a map. "He was here at the Gotham Museum. He stole a rare diamond." Batman looked at the map. "I'll go there now," he said. When Batman arrived at the museum, the doors were broken. He walked inside, his eyes scanning the room. The diamond was gone, but there was something strange on the floor. A dark, smoky trail led to the back of the building. Batman followed it, moving quickly but quietly. Suddenly, a shadow moved in front of him. "Who's there?" Batman called out. But there was no answer. He kept walking, knowing that the Shadow Man was near. Batman had faced many villains, but he knew this one would be different. Shadow Man could disappear, and that made him dangerous. Batman continued to follow the smoky trail. It led him to an alley behind the museum. The alley was dark, and the streetlights flickered. Batman stayed calm, using his sharp eyes to search for clues. Then he saw it, a shadow moving quickly on the wall. Without a sound, Batman threw his batarang, a special tool that could fly through the air like a boomerang. It hit the wall where the shadow was, but nothing happened. Batman frowned. The Shadow Man was clever, and he was using the darkness to hide. Suddenly, Batman heard a voice. "You'll never catch me, Batman," the voice whispered from the shadows. "I'm everywhere and nowhere." Batman didn't answer. He knew that talking wouldn't help. He needed a plan. The Shadow Man could disappear, but Batman had special gadgets. He pulled out his bat sensor, a device that could see heat, even though Shadow Man could hide in the darkness. His body still had warmth. Batman activated the sensor. There, he saw the shape of a person, moving near the edge of the alley. Batman ran toward him. Shadow Man jumped up to the roof of a building, but Batman was fast. He used his grappling hook to swing after him. The chase was on. Batman followed Shadow Man across the rooftops of Gotham. They jumped from building to building, running and dodging each other. Shadow Man was quick, but Batman was determined. He wouldn't let this villain escape. Finally, Batman cornered him on a tall rooftop. Shadow Man turned to face him. "You think you've won?" Shadow Man said, his voice still full of confidence. "I don't think," Batman replied. "I know." The wind howled as Batman and Shadow Man faced each other. The villain smiled. "You can't stop me, Batman. I control the shadows. I can disappear whenever I want." Batman didn't move. He knew Shadow Man was trying to scare him. "You can hide, but you can't run forever," Batman said calmly. He threw a smoke bomb at the ground. Thick white smoke filled the rooftop. For a moment, everything was quiet. Batman stayed still, listening carefully. He knew that Shadow Man would try to use the smoke to escape. Suddenly, there was a soft sound behind him. Batman turned quickly and threw a punch. His fist hit something solid. "I've got you," Batman said, as he grabbed Shadow Man's arm. The villain tried to slip away, but Batman held on tight. He wasn't going to let him escape this time. Shadow Man struggled, but Batman was stronger. He pulled out handcuffs and locked them around Shadow Man's wrists. "It's over," Batman said. The police arrived a few minutes later. Commissioner Gordon smiled as they took Shadow Man away. "Well done, Batman," he said. "Gotham is safe again." Batman nodded but didn't say anything. He knew there would always be more villains, more challenges. But tonight, Gotham was safe, and that was enough. As the Batmobile roared down the street, Batman felt the cool night air on his face. He had won this battle, but his mission to protect Gotham was never over.